Alright, so today is one of my dad's fasting days, and when he gets up, he usually alternates between water and herbal tea until 2 p.m. when he has his first meal. So he's already chopped up 1 red bell pepper, 2 small yellow onions, and 3 small red potatoes. And the onions first. He'll cook this on medium heat until the onions get a little bit brown and softer. He doesn't add any liquid to the pan just yet, just because the onions provide enough moisture already so that they shouldn't stick to the bottom and burn. Frequently checking on the onions and making sure they're moved around a little bit will keep them from sticking to the bottom. Once the onions are browned enough, he'll add in the potatoes and the red bell peppers. So if you find your vegetables sticking to the bottom and burning, I would definitely turn the heat down, or you can easily add in a little bit of veggie broth or water to the base. He's going to let the vegetables cook for about 10 minutes under the lid until they're nice and tender. He'll only eat about half of what's in the pan and then save the rest of it for another meal tomorrow. Topping the vegetables with mustard. This is the condiment he uses to flavor the vegetables. Recently, he started drinking celery juice in the mornings to help reduce the fluid in his body. Adding about half a cup of almonds to your blender first. He's going to blend this up to make it more of a crush-like consistency. He likes adding texture to his smoothie bowls to make it more filling, but this one in particular reminds me of the Almond Joy candy. So if you love Almond Joys, this is perfect for you. He adds a little bit of ice to this. If you want more of a creamy consistency, I would just forego the ice and add more frozen bananas. So he's adding in about a banana and a half that's frozen, and then 1 tablespoon of 100% cocoa powder. And just a little bit of almond milk. He tops his smoothie bowl with a sliced up banana, some oil-free granola, and shredded coconut. For dinner, I decided to lend a hand, and placing the rice paper sheet in the water, we're going to let it soak for about 10 seconds or so until it gets really, really pliable. Loading up the spring roll, we're using sliced cucumber, sliced avocado, we have some sliced up chives, marinated tofu, which I'll link the recipe below. We have some shredded carrots, and tempura sweet potato. These are so good. I'll also link the recipe below. And we added in some sushi rice on top. These spring rolls are pretty easy to wrap once you get used to a certain technique, but just wrapping it over, the rice paper will actually stick to each other, so it makes it easy to keep everything contained. And just wrap it kind of like a burrito. We had a lot of leftover ingredients from the spring rolls, so what we had left over, I just ended up wrapping into some sushi. Pairing well with the spring rolls and sushi, we have coconut aminos for dipping and some miso soup. I'll post the recipe for the miso soup down below as well.